This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events or locales or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. Enjoy.
Good evening, and welcome to Storytime with Uncle Slim. I am your host, Uncle Slim. Join me tonight in part 4 of The Guardians.
The Guardians, Part 4, The Gate Beyond, Scene 1, Astral Speaks. The command deck of the Aegis Orbital Station is quiet. Most of the Guardians have turned in for the night, but in the meditation chamber, Talara sits cross-legged in the center of the room, her mind open to the stars. Then suddenly, a voice enters her mind. Ancient, powerful, Astral, a figure of glowing cosmic energy appears before her in the psychic plane. Tall, robed in starlight, his eyes filled with centuries of knowledge. Talara studies him cautiously.
You're the one who contacted me.
Astral nods slowly.
Yes, my name is Astral, and I have been hunting the Dominion longer than your species has traveled space.
Images flash through Talara's mind. A beautiful alien world. Towering crystal cities. Children playing in glowing gardens. Then, Dominion warships fill the sky. Cities burn. Screams echo. Astral's voice becomes heavy.
They destroyed my world.
More visions follow. Dominion soldiers marching through streets. Sorcerers fighting desperately. Astral holding the bodies of his wife and children.
I was one of the high arcanists of my people, the highest order of sorcerers. My planet fell, but I survived.
His eyes burn with purpose.
I learned their tactics, their war strategies, their science, and now I destroy them wherever I find them.
Talara listens carefully.
You contacted me for a reason.
Astral raises his hand. Space bends behind him. A swirling portal forms. A worm gate.
I can open these anywhere in time and space.
Talara's eyes widen.
If that's true, we could strike them first.
Astral nods.
Yes, and I know exactly where to strike.
Scene 2, The Guardians' Council. Hours later inside the Aegis Command Center, the full team gathers. Vanguard, Solorian, Black Halo, Goliath, Talara, Lorian. Astral appears in person through a small dimensional portal. Solorian studies him carefully.
So you're the one who's been helping the resistance on these different worlds?
Astral nods.
Yes. I have aided many civilizations the Dominion has attacked.
Vanguard steps forward.
And you know where one of their strongholds is?
Astral activates a star map. A distant planet appears.
This world manufactures Dominion war machines. Destroy it, and we slow their expansion.
Goliath cracks his knuckles.
Then let's hit it.
But Lorian raises a hand.
It will require a massive worm gate.
Astral nods.
I can open one, but not alone.
He looks toward Earth.
I will need your scientists.
Scene 3, The President's Demand. Hours later, the Guardians stand in a secure holographic chamber. The President of the United States appears on the screen. Behind him are military advisors. Vanguard explains the mission. The President listens silently, then speaks.
If you're attacking a Dominion stronghold, America is involved.
Vanguard sighs slightly.
Sir,
The President interrupts.
I'm sending 200 enhanced soldiers and 200 autonomous combat drones.
Solorian mutters under his breath.
Oh, that's just great.
The President continues.
You'll also have 2 special assets.
A man steps into view behind him. A powerful super soldier. A living weapon. A Captain America-type warrior. And one more. Another figure appears. A quiet, robed man. Eyes glowing faintly with magic. The president speaks calmly.
He survived the Roswell incident. He has been helping our government ever since.
Astral studies him with interest.
A sorcerer.
The president nods.
You'll need him.
Scene 4. Morn. Deep inside the Aegis detention wing, the Dominion prisoner Morn sits quietly. No chains now. Talara enters the room. Vanguard stands beside her. Vanguard speaks carefully.
The Dominion implanted a bomb inside you.
Morn nods slowly.
Yes. If I return to Dominion control, it will detonate.
Talara places her hand gently on his forehead.
But when you remain in your human form, the device stays dormant.
Morn looks at the Guardians.
You trust me?
Solorian shrugs.
We're trying.
Morn stands.
Then I will help you destroy them.
Scene 5. Black Halo's burden. A quiet hallway of the Aegis. Black Halo stands alone. Vanguard approaches him.
You did what you had to do.
Black Halo shakes his head.
I killed everyone in that factory.
Images flash through his mind. Dominion scientists. Human prisoners. Explosions. Fire. He was supposed to observe. Instead, he destroyed everything. Lorian places a hand on his shoulder.
The Dominion experiments on entire species. You ended their suffering.
Talara gently enters Black Halo's mind, calming the storm inside him.
You are still one of us.
You are still one of us. You are still one of us. You are still one of us.
Black Halo nods slowly. Scene 6. The new suit. Inside the Aegis engineering bay. Scientists surround Vanguard. Floating pieces of a mysterious alien artifact rotate inside a magnetic field. Atlas, Vanguard's AI, speaks calmly.
Artifact integration at 90%.
The pieces fuse into Vanguard's armor. Energy ripples across the suit. Solorian whistles.
That's gotta be the best suit you ever built.
Atlas confirms.
Correct. Combat capability increased dramatically.
Vanguard flexes his hand. Energy pulses through the armor.
Good. We're going to need it.
Scene 7. The Worm Gate. The launch bay opens to space. 200 enhanced soldiers stand ready. 200 combat drones hover above them. Astral stands beside Earth's scientists. The Roswell sorcerer joins him. Together they begin the spell. Energy floods the chamber. Reality tears open. A massive worm gate forms. Astral looks toward the Guardians.
The path is open.
Vanguard turns to the team.
Guardians, move out.
Scene 8. The Trap. The strike force emerges on the Dominion stronghold world. Factories stretch across the horizon. Solorian floats upward.
I don't like it. It's too quiet.
Suddenly, Dominion war machines rise from the ground. Defense cannons activate. Thousands of soldiers pour from hidden bunkers. Astral whispers.
A trap.
Scene 9, Commander Kelvar. High above the battlefield, inside a massive Dominion command tower, a towering alien warlord watches the invasion force below. 8 feet tall, armor glowing with violet energy. His name is Commander Kelvar. A Dominion officer kneels beside him.
The humans have arrived.
Kelvar watches the Guardians fighting below. Solorian streaks through the sky like a comet. Goliath smashes through war machines. Black Halo teleports across the battlefield. Talara raises her hands. A massive psychic shield bubble forms around the strike force, deflecting incoming plasma fire. The officer asks quietly,
Shall we begin orbital bombardment?
Kelvar smiles.
No.
He folds his arms.
I want to see how strong Earth's champions truly are.
Outside, the battlefield erupts into chaos. Vanguard charges forward in his upgraded armor. Energy weapons blazing, and high above the war, Commander Kelvar watches.
Because the trap has only just begun.
Inside the facility, Black Halo teleports through corridors. He reaches the command center. and sees the truth. Hundreds of the president's soldiers already dead. Bodies everywhere. He activates comms.
Vanguard, we walked into an ambush. Dominion knew we were coming.
Outside, the battle erupts. Explosions everywhere. Despite the ambush, the Guardians push forward. Goliath smashes through machines.
Bring it on! I can do this all day. Oh, I love it.
Solorian destroys gunships. Vanguard leads the assault in his new armor. Finally, the main stronghold explodes. The factory is destroyed. Astral opens an emergency worm gate. The survivors escape. But the cost is heavy. Hundreds dead. Back aboard the Aegis, Vanguard looks at the surviving soldiers. The super soldier, the Roswell sorcerer, and the battered Guardians. Solorian sighs.
Even though it was a trap, we still won.
Vanguard stares into space.
For now.
Because somewhere in the darkness of the galaxy, the Dominion is already preparing its next move.
The mission was simple. Get in, destroy the stronghold, and get out. But nothing about the Dominion is ever simple. What was supposed to be a decisive strike turned into a trap. Now the Guardians return, wounded, shaken, and forever changed. Because beyond that gate, they didn't just find an enemy. They found something waiting, and barely made it back. The Dominion stronghold is gone, but the cost was heavy. Allies lost, trust shaken, and the enemy still watching. Astral's warning echoes louder than ever. This wasn't a victory. It was a test. Now, with new enemies rising and secrets beginning to unfold, the Guardians must prepare for what's coming next. Because the war is just getting started. Stay tuned for the Guardians Part 5.